flying cosmic jellyfish, tsunami turtles, and nuclear dodos. These are just a taste of the outrageous creatures in this mod. Welcome to Ark Omega, Ark's biggest mod. With over 300,000 dinos and incredibly hard bosses, I have only 100 days to beat the ethereal group god. A group god combines the powers of 6 minor gods into one, meaning I have to defeat every minor god before I can even face it. Oof, this is gonna be rough. But first, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and sub. It took me a very long time to make, and your support means a ton. Without it, I wouldn't be able to keep making videos. Now, let's jump on in. We start this challenge off on a beach, just like any other survival game. And we're in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We had a little coelacanth over there. What's up with me spawning in and just seeing like the most outrageous shit coming out of the water? Starting off, I checked my inventory and saw I had some shiny tools. Got a gathering tool. Okay, so this is a pick and a hatchet. Nice, nice. We got club. Okay. Gathering sickle. Okay. So that's good for berries and all that. And then just a, okay, yeah, just a regular spyglass already. Then I got the basics gathered. Wood, stone, thatch, and fiber. I made myself a reusable spear and killed my first dino. I ripped its skin off like a savage and used it to craft a bola. Then I tried to kill a frenzy moss chops. Hopefully I don't die. At this point I had no idea what it did, but a moss chops is a moss chops, right? While I was attacking him, I received souls and essence out of nowhere, which I would later learn are an integral part of this mod. Anyways, look at this moss chop. He's built like Pinhead. After taking him out, I got a medallion for the Bloodlust set. Hey, oh, what's this? That medallion provides set bonuses to players when equipped into the medallion. Bloodlust leggings. I killed some creatures, explored, and ran into this bad boy. That Rex looks gnarly, dude. No, that's our Giga. Oh god, I gotta be careful here. I noped out of there, and as night fell, I made a campfire to cook. I spent day 2 exploring, then I ran into a Psychosis Parasaur, whom I was able to take out. Come on. There we go. I also ran into a shield compy who was able to put up a tech shield and kick me out of the area. What kind of ability is that? Alright, you know what? Man, this mod had some weird dinos, and it's gonna get a lot weirder, trust me. I also tried to tame an equus, which I gave up on. If you've seen my challenge videos, you know I never have luck with horses in this game. I kept exploring when I suddenly came across a cave entrance. Listen, you can't just show a man a hole and expect him not to enter. So, I made my way inside. Luckily, it wasn't very dangerous, and I even managed to collect some crystal from the plants. Didn't realize that was a thing in the game, so I'm always learning new stuff. 50. Not for me right now, not. What is that? Oh, I see. Is that a rune? I think I've seen those before, actually. I also managed to snatch a few runes and made my way out the cave. Throughout the night, I kept a low profile and managed to snatch another rune. I see a rune that I'm absolutely going to collect. And then this should give me a decent amount. When day broke, I found an area that had some metal and harvested a little. I also managed to steal a few kills and get myself some levels. And one of the dinos dropped tech boots. Yes! Oh my god, bro. I'm actually popping off. Whoa, what's that? Basic tech boots? Heck! I can't use it probably because I don't have element, but still, I can collect that. Defender leggings. But I can't wear it though. That kind of sucks. I spent some time gathering resources and made my first base. I like the view. View's pretty decent. I like the windows, yeah, okay. Nice house. I also made an extra house just in case I needed it for storage or for crafting, anything. Throughout the night, I gathered more resources and crafted myself a refining forge. When day broke, I collected more metal, and that's when a wyvern rocked up. Brother, what is happening? It was a controller ice wyvern. I waited for it to get distracted, then went inside my base to make an Omega workbench. The Omega workbench lets me craft a lot of modded items. Things like narcotics, weapons, set tokens, altars, just a whole lot of stuff. You'll see. With the workbench crafted, I tried to craft myself a weapon so I could protect myself, but the only thing I could craft was a slingshot. I tried to shoot some crystal out of it, but it was pretty bad and sort of glitchy. As night fell, I went back to the base and made myself a smithy. In the early hours of day 5, I made a crossbow and reusable grappling hook so that I could explore the map a little better. I made my way towards some obsidian and metal and did a pretty decent harvest. I then tried to find some female dodos so I could begin producing eggs. I managed to find some oil and almost died to a tornado PT. Thankfully, I made it out. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, that was close. I spent the rest of the day and a good part of the night taming 3 dodos. On day 6, I tried to tame one more dodo, but as soon as it woke up, a dimensional piranha ate it.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, you fucker. Oh, bro, what? What is that, man? Really? Oh, man.
This mod pack is so cooked up. Like, what is an 8-dimensional piranha? What is that? And why did it go after my dodo instantly? Why did it go after the dodo as soon as I tamed it? It was like waiting for it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna try and kill it.
I was mad and decided I needed revenge. Blood for blood, an eye for an eye, a fin for a fin, if you will. It took a while, but I managed to avenge the dodo.
Goodbye. Lick my nuts. F you, bud.
I then decided to kill a wood piranha. That one was a little harder because it kept blowing up for some reason, but I got it down. After that, I made it back to my base and made a mortar and pestle to make some cementing paste. I also made an egg collector as well. This bad boy was super useful. It let me upload female dinos into the machine and it would produce eggs for me. When day broke, I uncried all my dodos and integrated them into the egg collector. I now had them producing eggs for eternity. With the cementing paste made, I crafted a gravestone because this mod is actually unbearable without some sort of death recovery mod. After doing that, I decided I wanted to hunt down a resource dino because I needed its soul for a very special tool. See, in this mod pack, souls have many different uses. They can be used for tools, armors, and even summoning bosses. I made my way towards a stone water jug bug, which was a resource variant, and I thought it was inside the cave I investigated on day 2.
Maybe it's not in here, I don't know.
Sadly, he was nowhere to be found, so I left the cave pretty quick. I decided to look for another dino, and that's when I spotted a wooden piranha. After some struggle, I took it out and got the resource soul I needed.
Good. That's it.
While I waited for the sun to rise, I made myself a multi-tool. This was the special tool I was talking about. It was a better version of the tool I had, and it also had a club and sickle built in.
I mean, yeah, I might be harvesting more actually.
I tested it out and was happy with its harvesting capabilities. I also realized that the tool was super effective against resource variants and started to go on a mini rampage.
What the f***'s happening? Most damage, maybe the hatchet.
I decided to tame more dodos so I could get more eggs, but a Rex was feeling kinda hungry.
Oh, rip. Come on, man.
I managed to escape its feeding frenzy, and then I went to knock out some more dodos. Since I had to wait for the dodos to get hungry, I went back to the base to repair my crossbow and get some more soul traps. After getting my stuff, I made my way back to the dodos and integrated them with the egg collector. After doing that, I tried to make myself a better weapon, and the spear caught my eye. But in order to do that, I needed an ethereal soul. I managed to hunt down a spectral parasaur, and after knocking it out, I managed to take its soul. With that, I made the ethereal spear, which was actually pretty decent. It could be thrown infinite times and did some decent damage. I spent the rest of the night and early hours of day 10 gathering resources. While doing that, I managed to stumble on a group of humans. I managed to tame one, whom I would name Marin.
An honor, Marin.
When I made my way back to the base, there was a massive stego brawl, which I used to my advantage. I stole a kill, which helped me level up.
Hey, I stole the kill, let's go.
I made myself a meat spoiler so I can make narcotics, and realized that my newbie bonus was up. Hard mode was officially on. On day 11, I made myself a kibble machine, and figured out that I would need to make a lot of kibble. Okay, I think now is the time to explain how the taming process in this mod works. It's gonna be kinda long, so bear with me, or skip to this point. This mod has different tiers and variants. To make it simple, there are 6 tiers we need to worry about: Basic, Beta, Alpha, Prime, Ultimate, and Omega. In order to progress, you need to first tame basic dinos with vanilla eggs, so that's why I got those dodos earlier. Then, you use the eggs from the basic dinos to make beta kibble. From the beta eggs you can make alpha kibble, and so on and so forth. However, you also have groups of creatures. These are cosmic, ethereal, and resources, just to name a few. Each group has 6 different variants, so the resource group will have stone, wood, metal, etc. I know this is confusing, but to summarize, in order to progress, you need to tame one dino of each group of each tier. So I need to tame a basic resource dino in order to get the kibble for a beta resource dino. Luckily, I can tame any resource dino, stone, wood, metal, it doesn't matter. As long as I have one, I can tame any resource variant of the next tier. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Alright, back to the video. I put one of every soul into the kibble machine.
So I'm only missing utility and cosmic. Well, yeah, just 2 of them. Not bad, not bad.
I spent a good amount of time killing dinos for their souls. While killing some dinos, I managed to get a few good items.
I got something too. Primitive full disclosure. Oh, okay, that's a pretty cool weapon.
A net gun, a new medallion, and some gloves, which increased my stats.
It's like a siren song, right? Oh, drop something else. Primitive set medallion. Okay. I'll fight a supernova dodo. Oh, there's more stuff here. Olympian chest plate too. Hades torch damage. Oh, I should probably craft that then, because that means I have two pieces of that. Whoa. Stamina increased by 266. Health increased by 300. What? That's ridiculous. Oh, actually, because it just used its ability. There we go. Nice.
While I waited for daybreak, I made all the basic kibble and a Hades torch, which looked pretty badass. I tested it out and it was actually half decent. I got back to the base and made some alpha sedatives, and I also realized that if I could make a compound bow, I could deal more torpor with the arrows I had.
Okay, so compound bow and warp bow and crossbow all work. Okay.
I made myself a fabricator and then tried to find a mantis for some poly. After trying and failing to get some poly, I thought up a better strategy. On Fjordur, there was an island that had poly free for the taking.
How did that kill me?
I just had to get there, which was no easy feat on this mod. I spent the night running down the beach trying to get to the island on foot, all while I was collecting souls by killing dinos. While fighting some creatures, I accidentally attacked the turkey and got one shot.
Not the turkey! Oh my god.
I woke up at the base, got my stuff from my gravestone, and decided that walking to the island was not gonna happen. I decided I would try to tame a PT, and managed to find a juicy level 100 teleporter. I made my way over, only for it to be attacked by a griffin and die.
And there goes a Pteranodon. It got killed by the stupid piece of shit griffin. Of fucking course, dude.
I stumbled on a scorpion and decided to take it out. I used my net gun to trap it and my Hades torch to light it on fire. I managed to make it back to my base and decided to look for another PT. I found a level 145 spiritual PT and made myself some stone alpha arrows. I net gunned it and managed to take it out in just a single shot. Man, these narcotic arrows are not playing around. I went back to the base to make 3 ethereal kibble and a saddle. I waited basically the entire day for it to starve.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. I think this is our first tame besides, well, that human, but hell yeah.
Finally, after what felt like forever, the PT woke up on day 15. I decided to name her Jambalaya, and I took to the skies.
Ooh, this guy's pretty quick. Yes.
She was actually super quick, and I could also level up her movement speed as well. Another bonus was that she never ran out of stamina.
Much faster than our other variants, can carry more weight, and do not use stamina for movement, including sprinting. Wow, I unintentionally got this guy, and it turned up to be like probably the best thing you could get for a Pteranodon. That's actually so lucky.
I flew my way over to the swamp island and found a safe place to land. I immediately cryo Jambalaya and started to explore. While looking around for decomposing corpses to get polymer, I got attacked by a lightning capro. I made my way back to the island, but didn't get there until day 16. I spent the majority of day 16 running around on the island, harvesting poly, until I died to another capro. But I had enough polymer. Back at the base, I made myself a compound bow and some set tokens.
Hazard suit shirt. Stores 10 health per second. Immune to freezing effects per second in an area. I'm not 100% sure what that actually means.
I also made some sedatives and metal arrows to start my taming spree. Day 17 started my taming spree. I decided to go for dinos that only needed 1 kibble to fully tame. That way, I would be able to save on time and resources.
There's no way it's 4 resource kibble to tame 1 stupid stinking dodo. That's insanity.
I started with a wood dimorphodon, followed by a harvesting dimorphodon, and then finally a plague dimorphodon. After taming the first 3, I got sidetracked and found a farm. This place let me get a bunch of crops that I would need for kibble later on, so it was pretty useful. From there, I went to tame a ghost dillo, which I couldn't do until night, so I went to tame an explosive raptor. While I was looking around the area, I came across a stalker dillo, which would work better than the ghost dillo, so I tamed that and then went to tame a spiritual dillo. While on the beach, I spotted a colossus moss chops and tried to tame it. I didn't want to waste arrows, so I tried to club it down, which took a while, but eventually I managed to take this big girl down. After that, I tamed a rampage and meteor dillo, which were right next to each other. On day 20, I managed to tame a random dillo. That's the actual name, it wasn't just a random dillo. Followed by a reflective lystro, which was the last dino I needed in the basic tier. Yeah, this mod is extremely grindy. I was not looking forward to do another 4 tiers. Yeah, I integrated all the dinos I had into the egg machine and then started to cook some more metal for some metal arrows. After the metal finished melting, I made myself some metal arrows in the fabricator. I figured out something very juicy.
Alright chat, I need you to take a look at this right here because this is kind of ridiculous. So, I was doing some investigating and look at these arrows. Okay, so I can craft just normal stone arrows, right? Initial torpor 720 in over 5 seconds, 360. We got a total of 1080, so not bad, right? Now, look at these metal arrows. 7,000 total torpor? It's 7 times as good, basically. That's ridiculous, bro. That's like stupid. But I might not actually need that much. I don't know how much beta creatures actually need. I'm gonna hold off on that for just a little bit.
After that, I decided to harvest more souls, but I didn't want to do it all on foot. I decided to look for a beta creature to tame, and that's when a Deinonychus caught my eye.
Brutal. That might not be too bad, I think. Just as a pure DPS, That's actually very good.
It was a beta brutal Deinonychus, and it would help me get a lot of essence and souls. I made some knockout arrows and went to tame the Deinonychus.
Okay, there we go. So I need 2 rage kibble.
I went back to the base to make some kibble. The Deinonychus needed some beta rage kibble, and I flew back on Jambalaya to tame the Deinonychus.
Yeah, good.
I managed to tame him, made a saddle, and then tested him out. He almost got smoked by a piranha.
Brother almost fucking died to the damn piranhas, bro. What is that?
Being super low on health, I decided to try out the health potions, and they were pretty effective. I challenged the piranha again, and actually won this time. The big thing though, was it dropped an extremely overpowered item.
What? That's ridiculous. You get all those set bonuses? Are you out of your mind? What? Look at that. Oh my god. And it doesn't break either because it's a medallion. Oh, GG, bro. What?
Day 22 was basically a giant meat run. I collected souls, essence, and levels.
Oh my god. That's a giga! Brother, that's a giga!
I also got trapped inside my base because of a stupid aloe, and, well, it somehow hit me through the wall.
Ah! Get away from me! Get away from me! Oh my god. Oh.
I did manage to get my stuff back though. Day 23 was more of the same. I collected souls and essence, and managed to take down a loot dodo, which dropped some very nice stuff. Although it did aggro every nearby creature, which made me a little nervous. Everything was going good, and that's when I suddenly died to a water parasaur.
I messed up. I picked a fight with a dino I shouldn't have.
I didn't know it at the time, but Omega creatures were way too strong for me.
That killed me so fast too. That's devastating.
Sadly, I didn't even record it, but at least you can hear me complain about it.
Alright, give me everything you got. Upset? That sucks so much.
To try and make myself happy, I challenged a treasure Phiomia, but it didn't drop anything good.
What did I get from that? Nothing? What does the treasure bonus do? Oh no, it shows me where the treasure chests are. I mean, cool. I can't really do much with that, so.
I did manage to take down a soul Phiomia, which dropped a decent amount of souls though, so guess it works out. After getting back to my base, I started working on my farm setup. I made a greenhouse and started looking for a Phiomia so I could get poop. I tranked it out and then went back to the base to make some kibble. I returned to the Phiomia, gave it kibble, and tamed it. Then decided to get some cementing paste, which sorta worked. I respawned back at the base, got my stuff, and began making lots and lots of poop. I added pipes to the greenhouse and began to grow some crops. I spent day 25 gathering some berries so I could feed my poop factory, then I crafted all the beta tier kibble. After that, I made some more set tokens to see if I could get better gear. I then made my way to a human settlement so I could tame them. I wanted to add them to the village I was making, but I got distracted by a cave. I explored, then left before something tragic happened.
What's this? Oh, this is how you fight one of the bosses. Oh wow. Are there like enemies here that I gotta be worried about? There are some bats. Those are Desmodus. What did I stumble on? Okay, I'm not gonna get sidetracked like this, no way. Although it is very interesting.
I tamed some more humans, and then while I was exploring it, I came across this cluster.
What is happening here? Why is there so many? Holy Christ. Hold up. This guy's gonna be kind of funny. Might be able to wreak a little bit of havoc. Oh my god. What a massacre. We want some. Why is there so many? Like, this is ridiculous.
Needless to say, they got wiped out. After getting back to the base, I decided to harvest a ton of resources. With some humans tamed, I decided that I should expand the village and make it seem a little more legit. Added some more buildings and even added a bridge to connect to my greenhouse. I also added a gate to help stop dinos from walking in, but a lot of the times they just fell down from the cliff above me. Anyway, here's a look at the village. I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the more aesthetically pleasing bases I've built. With the base all done, I figured that now was a good time to tame all the beta tier variants so I can unlock alpha tier dinos. I started off by taming a nature dillo, followed by a utility lystro, and then an ethereal lystro. I figured out that taming lystros, dillos, compies, and dimorphodons was my best bet. They usually only took one kibble to tame, which made this entire thing a lot quicker and more efficient. Anyway, I ended up taming a guardian dillo followed by a resource dillo. Luckily these two were right next to each other, and then I tamed a cosmic parasaur, which did take 2 kibble but was definitely worth it. Day 29 was more of the same, although I was very thankful to have jambalaya. It made traveling a breeze. I tamed an unstable compy, followed by an elemental dillo, and then a raged pteranodon. I did those pretty fast, so I managed to also tame the last 3 dinos. I got a nightmare oviraptor, followed by a summoner compy, and finally a mythic dillo. I got back to the base and uncrowded all the dinos so I could integrate them, and a wyvern did some evil shit to me.
No!
After cooling off, I managed to grind hard and got all 7 of the missing dinos within the span of 3 days. Sadly, I was still upset after that and I forgot to record, so yeah. I managed to integrate the rest of my dinos and even named my Phiomia, Gumbo.
Welcome to the party.
I kinda had a theme going if you couldn't tell, they're all food. With the beta tier fully tamed and integrated, I decided to try and get a strong alpha dino. It'll help a lot in the soul and essence grind, and I decided to make some primal arrows. Although this was costly, I do think it would pay off in dividends. I also made alpha arrows just in case. I decided to tame an alpha brutal tropical crystal wyvern. Man, that was a mouthful. I flew over and took a look at its torpor.
158,000 torpor? Uh-oh. I don't have anywhere near enough for that.
Yeah, I need more arrows. I flew back to the base, made more arrows, made the kibble, flew back, and began the taming process. For some reason I lost the footage, I don't know if I wasn't recording or what, but here's what happened. I neck-gunned the wyvern and loaded it with arrows. It actually went down pretty easily. I gave it kibble, and with that, I successfully tamed the wyvern. I named him Fufu and tested him out. It was kind of disappointing with its strength, but then I kept using it, and it was actually pretty strong. Day 35 was a continued test run. I took down my first Omega, it was a colossal trike.
My first Omega, let's go.
And I took it down without much of a problem. Then I took down another Omega, and then your boy managed to take down a Paragon Parasaur.
Oh, Paragon Soul. Yeet.
After some more dino farming, I made some set tokens and opened them.
Soul Scream hat, okay. Primitive Prospector shirt. Hyper gloves.
Day 36 and 37 were basically just a full-on meat run. I game ended tons and tons and tons of dinos. I got a whole lot of souls and essence. I also managed to fall into lava, like an idiot. After hunting down the dinos to near extinction, I decided to head back to the base. I was running out of space and decided to invest in a vault. When I was transferring my items, I did a very dumb thing and popcorned all my stuff, which almost ended terribly.
Oh, Christ.
Luckily, I got it all back and put it into the vault.
Now, hopefully this is enough space.
I made some more set tokens, made a couple of mannequins to keep my set token gear, and I put those in a separate base. I realized I would need a stupid amount of thatch to make enough mannequins for all the sets, so I spent a good while farming thatch and adding more set mannequins to the building. I also did some general housekeeping like making poop and fertilizer, as well as checking in on the farm. Day 40 was a continuation of the mannequin grind. I managed to collect all the resources I needed and added all the mannequins with set names to the mannequin building.
Walk through what I got. Nice lamps set up here and there. Got everything. Every single set, obviously not filled out, but yeah, there we go.
Hopefully I can fill this out soon. I also made myself a chibi and named him Nacho.
Hey there, big man. What up, what up?
With the base looking a little nicer and the general housekeeping done, I decided now would be the time to tame the alpha tier variants. I started by making all the kibble, as well as some extra trank arrows. My first victim was a cosmic dillo, followed by an elemental dillo, and then ending the day off with an ethereal dillo. Okay, I guess now would be a good time to tell you that different sets give you different bonuses. Some of them boost your stats, while others give you special abilities. I had been working towards a sanctuary set because it lets me tame dinos a lot easier. It makes my net bigger on my net gun, it also makes the net last a lot longer. And on top of that, it makes the dino's hunger increase, so the taming's a lot quicker. Overall, it's a very strong set. Anyway, I ended up taming a guardian dillo, followed by a nature dillo, and right after, a mythical dillo. They were right next to each other, hella convenient. Alright, believe it or not, the next dino wasn't a dillo. I got a nightmare compy, followed by a rage lystro, which needed 2 kibble to tame, and then I tamed a resource dillo. Come on, at this point you know I'm a dillo addict. Alright, the last 3 dinos I got for the alpha tier were the summoner dillo, an unstable dillo, and before I could tame the last alpha dino, which was a utility dillo, I got murked by an ultimate ice dillo.
Bro! Oh, that's a joke.
Like, the man just couldn't let me have it. And I didn't just die once.
Bro! Please stop! Why are you hitting me from so far? Oh my god, bro!
Not twice, I died 3 times to a dillo, and I got pretty upset.
You motherfucker! Okay, I'm coming with the wyvern. That's it.
I just wanted to finish this taming spree, so I brought Fufu, cleared the area, and tamed the utility dillo. With all the dinos tamed up, I changed their gender with a potion, and then integrated them into the egg machine. I also figured I should build out my infrastructure a little more. So I made a cauldron for cooking food, an altar for repairing gear, and a dry stone for making jerky. I also made myself an upgrade. I got a glider with a jetpack and a backpack. Fans of my 100-day challenge series will know that gliders and jetpacks are so good. After getting all the items in the right spot, I connected pipes to the cauldron to start making some jerky.
Right there. And it's supposed to help add spark oil and cooked meat to make jerky in bulk. Okay.
I was feeling in a building mood, so I added some more structures to the village. I also made a hand mill and mixer, which acted as a chem bench, just a little worse. I also got some oil, ran into a paragon pero,
Made a paragon parasaur. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta kill that guy.
which I took out with Fufu.
There we go.
Then I made a fridge because my preserving bin wasn't cutting it anymore.
I'm just gonna transfer everything from whatever doesn't have sort by spoil timer.
My building mood continued onto day 47, where I decided to make a windmill so I could power my fridge and fabricator. I connected some cables, added outlets, and finally entered the age of electricity.
Hey, and we got power.
I also spent way too much time trying to hide the cables.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is unbearable. There we go. The cables are hidden. Y'all better like that. Y'all better leave a like. For real. For real. I'm never doing that again. Oh my god.
With oil being a valuable commodity when it came to jerky production and gas, I decided to become the US Army. I put down an oil pump which didn't work the way I wanted to, but whatever. I also ran to a nearby lake to get some more cementing paste. Luckily, I brought Fufu who made quick work of the beavers, and then I was able to gather the dams in relative peace. When I got back home, I made myself an upgrade station and an add-on bench. I made myself some damage augments and then added them to my compound boa.
Gonna go up to 200. 75, 193, 206, 3, 3, and one more. 300%. Beautiful.
I think it made taming a bit easier. With my bow upgraded, I began making all the primal kibble I needed.
Actually, I'll tame some stuff first, and then I'll open some tokens. I'm sure I'll get a lot more souls doing that.
I decided to do some more housekeeping, mostly sorting out items, but I also want to check the greenhouse, which somehow broke.
Wait, what the fuck happened to my greenhouse? How am I just noticing that now?
I fixed it, then went to gather some metal since I was almost out. I also made a blacksmith building and placed down a bulk forge, and man oh man, did it smelt metal really fast. With the base in order, I decided now would be the time to hunt down prime creatures. The first dino? I bet you can't guess it. It was a cosmic dillo. Then I followed that up with a reflective dillo, which was a guardian variant. I got attacked by some raptors, but I was pretty strong, so I took them out.
Oh, hell no, brother.
Then I tamed a summoner dillo because it was right next to the guardian dillo, which made it very convenient. The taming continued with a zombie dillo, which was from the nightmare variant. As I was flying to my next victim, I realized my PT was over encumbered for some reason. Not sure why, but yeah, it was slower than usual.
Why is it way down? Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with the little thing.
I made my way over to a nature dillo, which did put up a fight.
Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to summon the tornado, but alright.
Luckily, I flew back, and by keeping my distance, I managed to trank it out.
Okay.
I then tamed an elemental dillo, which went a lot smoother. Day 52 was a continuation of the taming. I tamed a meltdown dillo, which looked like it was gonna blow up.
Meltdown. Holy crap, this guy looks like he's about to blow.
Luckily, I tranked it out before it went Chernobyl on my ass. I then went to a resource dillo and used my multi-tool to knock it out. Resource dinos are very weak against a multi-tool club, so I was able to save some arrows and knock it out quick. I then tamed myself a rage dillo, which was a little dicey since it had some pretty powerful pack mates. Luckily, I managed to do it by being tactful. I was almost done taming the prime creatures. I made my way to an ethereal dillo and tamed that pretty easily. Then, something devastating happened.
Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No! Get me out, get me out, get me out! Jambalaya, no! Oh my fucking god, really? Really? Oh my god. Oh my god! By a fucking beta too. Or like, I don't even know what it is. A normal! How did it deal so much damage that I killed it? It's not even damaging me. How? Oh my god, that's so annoying. That is actually incredibly annoying. Holy fuck. I'm coming back with my dragon. I'm fucking murking these guys. Are you serious? Jambalaya. He was like my day one tame.
Rip Jambalaya. What a good tame you were. You will be missed. I took Fufu, then took revenge on the goobers who took out my sweet Jambalaya.
Piece of shit. What the f? These weaklings took out my guy. I fucking tried cryoing him too, and it didn't work. Oh my god, man.
I made my way to a utility copy, and then when I was taming it, I got tilted because of Ark being Ark.
Wow, I love when the arrows don't register. It's a game really fun. Like 3 arrows not registering. 4! Bro, get real.
With that, I needed to tame one last prime dino, a guardian. I managed to find a Sirendillo and tamed it pretty easily. With the dinos all tamed, I decided to take the day to de-stress. I went around game-ending dinos for their souls and essence. I did that for the rest of the day. It even spilled over into day 55. After returning home, I changed the gender of all the male dinos to female, and then integrated them into the egg machine. I also crafted some set tokens because I liked Nkamba. I ended up opening the tokens and then began to put my gear into the mannequins.
Holy crap. I'm getting so many dupes. I swear I had more than this for Avalanche.
I did some sorting, checked on the greenhouse, farmed for some resources, made more jerky, and just made sure everything was running smoothly. I spent the day just farming souls and essence, although I had a close call with Fufu.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh man. That was really close. Oh my god, that could have ended so badly. Ooh, I'll take that. Ascendant saddle armor. Okay. That. Element ore, sure.
I also went hunting around for rare flowers. I wanted to make beehives for veggie cakes, and I needed rare flowers to power it. I also made myself an industrial cooker so I could eventually make the cakes. Day 58, I went full Gamba mode. I made tons and tons and tons of tokens because I really wanted to get the Soul Scream set. If I secured the full set, I would be granted dimensional vision, which would let me walk through water, which would come in very handy when it comes to taming and collecting souls. I made the item fragmenter as well so I could use the extra armor pieces I had, but for some reason, the fragmenter didn't want to work.
They're not fragment these? These are set items, are they not? Grind magic charms and unique and set items with fragments that can be used to reroll imbues. Yeah, that's strange.
I ended the day by making more set tokens. After my token addiction wore off, I decided now would be the time to go on the last taming run. I made all of the ultimate kibble except for one.
One veggie cake. Okay, thank god I put more to craft.
I needed more veggie cakes, so I went and grabbed some from the industrial cooker.
There we go.
The first dino I tamed was an ultimate resilient Dillo. I realized that I forgot the sanctuary set, so after I tamed him, I went back to the base to swap out my armor. I then tamed a water Dillo, which did cause me some trouble, but I managed to get it on the second try. After that, I made my way to a volatile Dillo, which was in a waterfall for some reason. It didn't matter though, because I tamed it very quick. On day 60, I tamed an Eruption Dillo, which took care of the nature variant, and then I tamed a Phoenix Dillo, which took care of the mythical variant.
Holy smoke, so I just took out an Omega Carbo, and I got this medallion.
I managed to get an affinity medallion for Carbon Nemesis, which was actually pretty powerful. Hopefully I remember to use it. Anyway, I ended the day by taming an ethereal Dillo, which was giving me some trouble, seeing as it could walk on actual air. Luckily, I netgunned it and tranked it before it could cause more problems.
There we go. Oh, come on, don't do this. Boom.
I continued my taming spree with a Cosmic Dillo,
Jesus Christ. That's horrifying. A cosmic.
followed by a Vampire Dillo, which was of the Nightmare group, From there, I clubbed the Stone Dillo since it was a resource variant and the multi-tool I had was good against it. I then made my way to a Psychosis copy which almost escaped, but your boy's a pro gamer. On day 62, I tamed a random compy, which was from the summoner group. It summoned a very weird looking bee to attack me, but I was pretty strong at this point, so it'd have to try harder. I followed that compy with a harvesting Dimorphodon. Sadly, this guy needed 2 kibble, but there was no other good creatures I could tame. I did get attacked by some nearby dinos, which was kind of annoying, but luckily I still managed to trank it out and tame it.
Let's go. That's all the ultimates.
And with that, the ultimates were done. Except I lied. See, for some reason, I forgot to tame one ultimate variant. I didn't know it at the time, but it would come back to bite me. I spent day 63 changing the males to females, integrating them with the egg machine, sorting out my base, farming souls, and then gathering resources. I spent the morning opening 40 tokens, hoping to get the full dimensional vision set, and your boy actually managed to get it.
Okay. Soul Scream boots. Here we go.
My set collection was coming along. After finishing my Gamba arc, I decided to make some ultimate arrows. With that, I was ready to start making my boss fighting squad. First creature I wanted to tame was a Beta Despair. This was a unique creature, meaning it combined 2 variants into one. It was an Arthropleura that had both Singularity and Gamma Ray abilities. To get to it, I had to traverse a cave.
Okay, I guess there's no issue bringing... Oh, never mind. Okay. But I don't know if this is going to connect all the way over there, though. I very much doubt it. Oh, wow, that's an annoying. What the fuck? Okay. Finally. For Christ's sakes. Oh my god, what a hellhole down here. You know, maybe... I know there's underwater caves on this map, so maybe he's there. Wow, okay.
After coming across a giant room with tons of mobs and dying, I decided to make some bug repellent to avoid these goobers. I also wore the Sanctuary set as it let me tame the dinos faster and also helped me not get noticed by creatures so much. After making my way through the cave, I came across Despair.
Yep. You see? It's coming up. I'm like right there. It's in that. It's got to be in that room. Yeah. So far, like this has been smooth sailing with the Sanctuary set and the other stuff. 81,000. Okay.
And then I tried to neck gun it.
Well, oh my god. I died instantly, bro. Oh, it's gonna be such a pain to walk back through.
It spawned a black hole and took me out. I made some Omega arrows as well as the 3 beta unique kibble I needed, and then got back to the area. I also tried to use a harpoon with a neck gun attachment, and it was actually able to capture him.
It didn't work. The neck gun... Did it work? It says netted, but I think is he not moving around? Or am I tripping? He's moving around. It didn't work. I missed the arrow. Oh, I got him. Oh, the extra torpor must have been because of my stupid high level bow. Yes! Let's go. That's f***ing big. Ow. That's not big, though. Gonna hide here and hope they forget. Please. Please. Oh. Okay, at least I didn't get chased by creatures, but... Yes! Yes! Let's go! Okay, and I got an idea for these crew. Oh my god, it's already popping off. I'm gonna name them after the 7 deadly sins. Wrath.
As soon as he got tamed, he started getting attacked by a bunch of creatures. Luckily, he fended them off and I could cryo him. I brought him back to the base and saddled him. For some reason, I thought it would be a good idea to bring him back so I could get some levels, and well, this happened.
Okay. Well, you already went off. Oh, crap. That's not good at all. I just gotta hope he could survive. Oh my god.
I managed to make it back, but it only had 2k health to spare.
Something's wrong with this guy's health. 2,000 health. Melee damage is f***ed up. What the? What just happened? Oh my god, okay.
I teleported back home and just sat there for a while thinking of how stupid I was. I also realized Despair wasn't nearly as strong as I thought, and maybe I should try and find a few more damage dealers. I looked on Creature Finder to see if there were any good dinos, and the best thing I found was a Potion Dino. Potion creatures fall under the utility group and have the ability of feeding tames potions. You load up their inventories with potions, and they would automatically feed your tames with the potions once their health dropped below a certain threshold. Well, unfortunately, they're only useful if they're on your shoulder, otherwise they'll die very quick. So you need a mount that can sit on your shoulder. A Compy, Pego, Microraptor, and even a Dimo could work. So I tamed up the Alpha Dimo and named him Lust. I was going for a theme. You'll see. For some reason, he wasn't able to sit on my shoulder, so he was kind of useless. Anyways, after that, I decided to explore the different realms.
Yes, okay, I'm in the right realm. Yeah. I'm sorry, how much? 3... No. No. 3.8 million torpor.
I went to Asgard where I found an Omega Absorbent Stego. This guy would be a good tank. The only bad thing was its torpor. It had a jaw-dropping 3.8 million torpor.
Yeah. I'm gonna need quite a few arrows, I think. I think I'm gonna upgrade my bow as well.
After seeing that, I teleported back to the base and made some more arrows. I also got some more cementing paste because I wanted to upgrade my compound bow. I then realized I would need more poly and I didn't want to grab it, so I tried something else instead. I made an imbue bench to see if I could upgrade my crossbow.
Only uniques can be upgraded. Like this thing right here. That's not unique.
Unfortunately, it didn't work, so I gave up on upgrading my bow altogether. I went back to Asgard, found the Stego, neckgunned it, and then proceeded to trank it out.
Not bad. 13 Omega Guardian Kibble.
Luckily, the Omega arrows I made put some work in, and before long, it was out. I returned to the base and figured out I didn't have enough Omega Essence to make the kibble.
Veggie cakes and Omega Essence, okay. Omega Essence I can get fairly easily, I think.
So I went around on Fufu collecting Omega Essence. After collecting all the essence I needed and farming some extra souls, I made the kibble and teleported to the Stego. I shoved the kibble up its chocolate starfish and then had it tamed.
Yes, sir! Alright, I figured out the name. I was bouncing between sloth and gluttony, but I think you're a glutton. Gluttony. Alright, brother. Looking good. 4.2 bit. 40.5k melee. Jesus, brother.
After getting that done, I decided I would tame another creature. This time, an Omega Meteor Anki. I made myself some arrows and took it down.
Oh, come on, man. Is this mantis stupid? Okay, yes. Take him out, take him out. Yeah! That's what I like to see! Good job, Mr. Man. This should be Omega Cosmic Kibble, okay.
I made my way back to the base to make the kibble, but I was missing some jerky, so I had to wait for that. In the meantime, I farmed some more essence and souls. That happens a lot in this mod. With that finished, I went back to the Anki.
Bro! As soon as I try and tame this guy, oh my god. Bro, get out of here. God, I gotta wake up my f***ing tame. Because this piece of wyvern starts f***ing attacking him. Where is it? Where is it? Where's that f***ing wyvern? I gotta f***ing whip him up. Because the wyvern and the mantis both attacked him. Look at that health, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's gonna take forever to wake him up, bro. Fuck you, bitch. An asshole, man. Oh.
Yeah, I can't believe that happened, but it's Ark. I decided my best bet would be to wake it up and then try taming it all over again. I made a wake up potion, woke it up, neck gunned it, and then tamed it, which actually worked.
Envy. Alright, Envy. Welcome to the team. I have no soul traps. Okay.
I was looking on Creature Finder and found a very nice looking parasaur. I was collecting a lot of parasaur paragon souls and figured taming a parasaur would be well worth it. I found the Omega Meltdown parasaur and then made my way over. I neck gunned him, tranked him, and tamed him.
Okay. Yeah.
After I tamed him, I fed him some paragon souls. I guess now would be an important time to explain what paragon souls actually do. So, if you feed your dino a paragon soul, it will double its base stats. So yeah, it's pretty good. Also, you can feed them up to 25 paragon souls, so you can make your dino pretty OP. After feeding him a few souls, I took him out for a test run, and it had some pretty decent damage.
Okay, so far it's not doing a lot of damage. Did I summon the meteor? Okay, that's dangerous. Okay, so I have to be very careful with the parasaur, because he's almost dead. So his ability is very strong, but I need to have that potion guy on me at all times.
The Meltdown Parasaur had one fatal flaw. Whenever you use its ability, it loses health. And the longer you use it, the more health it loses. Yeah, not great. Even potions can't out-heal the health loss.
Okay, so it's yeah. It's still not enough, even with the potion. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to use this guy yet.
With some new dinos added to my army, I went around the map hunting as many paragons as I could find. Not only would feeding them souls make my dino better, but I could use the extra paragon souls for something special later on. With some decent offense and defense, I tried to tame my healing dino, so I settled for an Omega Fairy Terror Bird. I tranked it and then gave it some kibble and decided to name it Envy.
Okay, I'm going to name you Envy because I don't think we have that on our team yet.
I still felt like my power was lacking, so I kept searching and managed to find an Alpha Collider. This guy was pretty good. Even though he was only an alpha dino, it was a unique creature and a lystro, meaning it was a lot easier to get paragon souls and level him up. Like I said before, unique creatures have two variants in one. He has both the Gorgon and Comet abilities. I gave him the name Sloth, because he was kind of a slowpoke.
Envy, Wrath, Lust, Sloth, Greed, Gluttony. Wait, I have two envies? Oh. Yikes. Okay, I think I'm gonna rename the Terror Bird into Pride. Pride. And I might actually not end up using the Arthroplura guy. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. He seems pretty good. Maybe I'll call him someone else, though. Just in case. Because I don't know. I'm still not completely sold on him. Despair. And that's not one of the sins. Whatever. I like that name.
When I looked at my dinos, I realized that I already named two of my creatures Envy, so I changed the Terror Bird's name into Pride. I also changed my Arthroplura's name back to Despair. When I got back to the base, I realized that I had an intruder, so I used Fufu and my neck gun to take him out.
What an asshole. Oh, shit. Oh, it's an astral. Okay, cool.
Always lock your doors, kids. With my team still lacking some real firepower, I kept looking on my map until I found an Omega Spirit Trilobite.
Oh yeah, sir. Got that Omega Spirit.
If you know, you know. Anyway, I decided my best chance at taming him would be to wear my Soul Scream armor, since I would be able to go underwater without any issues.
There's 100% still water there.
I made my way over and tried to trank him out.
It dodged it. It's in stalker mode. Oh my god! Oh, why did that scare me? 1,000,000 damage! Oh my god.
Yeah, he just did 1,000,000 damage to me. I needed this guy for sure.
Oh my god. It did 1,000,000 damage.
I made my way back over and made sure to keep my distance this time.
And there's only one unique Omega kibble. Oh my god. Do I need Omega eggs or is it ultimate eggs?
I actually managed to trank him, but that's when I ran into another issue.
Oh my god.
Unique kibble requires one egg of each variant of whatever tier you're on. So I would need one egg of every variant in the Omega tier. But I didn't tame any Omega creatures for eggs. So that meant I had to go on one last taming spree.
This has to be a joke.
Luckily, the gear I had was a lot better, and I knew how to tame the creatures in the most efficient way possible. So gathering all the Omega dinos wasn't that bad and only took 2 days. What did take time was waiting for all the eggs. So I farmed some more souls in the meantime and fed the trilobite sedatives. With the kibble made, I went over and fed him the kibble.
Please. Thank the Lord. Get you back to my base.
As soon as he tamed, I cryoed him and brought him back to the base. That's where I gave him the name Wrath, a fitting name for this extremely strong creature. I noticed there were some creatures near my base and gave Wrath a try.
Can I even attack? I can't right click. I think I can only do that attack. I mean, it has a decent cooldown too, so it's not bad. And it's pretty tanky. Like, this isn't gonna kill it. Hey. We done did it. Okay. 1,000,000 damage. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was strong. I took him out to the ocean and began exterminating the sea life. The only bad thing about Wrath was how slow it was. After killing some paragons, including trilobite paragons, I decided to feed Wrath some souls to increase his stats. With that, I also made a bunch of saddles that can be equipped onto creatures who can't normally be ridden. Then I used the imbue bed to try and add some extra bonuses. I infused the first saddle with ultimate essence and then the rest of the saddles with omega essence.
Okay, these aren't terrible. I think I might use this one with the higher and attempt upgrade. Okay, I can always upgrade it further, but I wanted to actually try. If I make a saddle, upgrade it, will I get better enhancements? Okay, let me grab that saddle, upgrade up to 16. That's pretty good. That's gonna go on my tank for sure.
I didn't get OP bonuses, but I did learn that upgrading the saddles first to Ascendant and then imbuing them made the bonuses a lot better. Knowing that, I equipped some of my tames with some half-decent saddles. I spent the next couple of days just grinding Paragon souls, and before I knew it, I reached day 83. Although my team did have a very strong attacker, I noticed that an Omega Solar had spawned in, and good lord, I wanted it. So, I made my way over and tried to tame him.
Okay. That guy's strong, man. Ugh.
He did give me a bit of a headache, but in the end, I managed to trank him.
Oh my god. Fuck me. No! Please. That's all I want. Like 2 arrows to land, and then you should be out. There we go. Cool. Alright. Yippee! You shall be known as Truth. Wow. Alright, Solar, let me take you out for a spin. You gonna replace my wyvern? Whoa! Oh my god. Most definitely worth it. Wowzers.
I decided to name him Truth, and good lord, was he strong and fast. Well, faster than the trilobite I had. He did 250,000 damage every bite, and he wasn't even leveled yet. That being said, I spent the next few days grinding Paragon souls. For some reason, Truth was able to go in the water and fly around, which made it super convenient for me. So, hell yeah. After grinding some souls on top of souls on top of souls, I was sick of it.
Bing bong. Get out.
Yo, what?
I got back home and then made a soul grinder because I wanted to do something special. I made some upgrade tokens so I could level up Sloth into an Omega Collider.
Oh wow, that was an instant craft, okay. Oh, from Ultimate to Omega. Oh, okay. He's already an Alpha, so Alpha, Ultimate, Prime. So I think I might be able to do it one more time. Prime, then Ultimate. Prime, Ultimate, Omega. Oh yeah, his health was bugged, I think.
It took 3 Lystro Paragon Souls, but it was well worth it. I started feeding my dinos Paragon Souls and got them pretty buff.
Text tag, okay, so I can give you 1 Paragon Soul. And I'll save just 1, just to save. Honestly, I expect you to die pretty quick, so I'm just gonna give you all that. Give you another 2, so I might be able to turn you into godlike. Whatever I can do. 1, 2. Wow, okay. I'm gonna keep 2 just in case. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I think every single time you give him one, he's level 20. Every single time you give him one of these, like, it can keep getting more and more levels, I think. Dude, this is wild. What the actual hell?
My spirit trilobite reached an insane level. I fed it 20 Paragon Souls and its health and damage was insane. Like, for real. Oh my god. My other creatures also got a significant buff, but my 3 top dogs were the trilobite, ant, and Anki. Yeah, what an unlikely trio. After getting my team ready, I decided I would start facing the bosses. But before that, I needed to make the boss beacon. So I spent some time and grinded resources for the last time. I made the beacon, then made my way over to an island and placed it down. Before I started the fight, I wanted to do a few more things. I grinded all the Omega Souls I didn't need into shards, and I fed my trilobite 3 more souls when I wasn't recording. On day 90, I began to summon the 6 bosses I needed in order to fight the 6 gods, in order to fight the ethereal group god. It was going to be a process. Luckily, I had the and trilobite, so I should be good. I started with the spiritual god, but I think my attack was so strong, it blasted him out of the stratosphere, because he didn't even drop a boss soul when he died.
And it died. Did it drop its soul? That was a spiritual guy, right? Did he not drop anything? Okay, as long as I have the god egg, I guess that's all that really matters.
Anyway, I moved on to the astral boss, which was a Mega Pikkons. I decided to use my ant, and this time it dropped the god soul and allowed me to craft god eggs.
Well. You have the correct health, he does, okay. Okay. Oh, shit, he's not in his body anymore, okay. This guy is getting shredded. There we go. Did I get the boss essence that time? Yes, okay. So it wasn't bugged. I don't know what happened last time.
With god eggs unlocked, I decided to shift gears. I made myself a trilobite god token and put it into a god egg.
This, and craft the unique god token. Yes, the trilobite, okay.
This allowed me to summon the trilobite god, which, if killed, would let me upgrade my Omega Spirit Trilobite into a godlike Spirit Trilobite. Doing that would give it another massive boost to all its stats, so I had to do it. Luckily for me, the fight wasn't very difficult, it just kept running away and didn't attack me at all. Unluckily, it was faster than me, so the fight took way longer than it should have. Oh, another thing I should mention, whenever I summon a god with a token, I can only damage that god with the same creature. So a trilobite god can only be damaged by a trilobite.
How is it able to get... I can't... Dude, I'm not going to be able to catch up with this piece of shit. Okay, I don't understand that. You're not supposed to have any structures, but, like, what are you supposed to do in this scenario? Like, it's terribly thought out. Like, come on, man. Okay. This is going to be an unbearable fight. I already know it. And now it's running again. Alright, now I just gotta do that a couple more times. Don't go in the water. What is this fight, man? Like, what is this, actually? Okay, it actually did damage me that time. Alright. Okay, good. Boom. Got another one. Just got a few more times. There we go. A couple more shots. How is my trilobite able to scale that? Very surprised. Swear to God, if I lose this guy's soul or whatever, I'm gonna be very upset. Yes! Where did that spawn? Right over here.
After spending way too long, I managed to take it down and fed the god soul to Wrath.
Come on. Don't even do that. Okay. There we go. Trilobite, god soul. Almost doubled the stats on that. 92 million damage. 447 million health. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy's powerful.
With the trilobite god defeated, I decided that I wanted to upgrade Truth into a godlike creature as well. I made a Titana soldier god token and then made my way to the island where I spawned the ant god in.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know about this. Oh Christ. Uh-oh. Is it stuck? Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll be able to cheese it actually. This guy does so much damage. It's outrageous. I don't even want to try and hit it with my melee because it might break the tree if I do. But wow, this guy does so much damage. It's actually not even the amount of damage he deals, it's just how much stronger he is than me.
He was extremely strong. I thought I was going to lose a battle. His DPS and health was leagues above mine. I managed to whittle down its health little by little. I had to eat dozens of health potions, but eventually I did it.
Oh, let's go. I don't know how it died, but I'll take it. I wasn't even looking. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Primitive war chicken. No. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I fed Truth the god soul and watched its stats increase by a ton. With 2 out of the 3 unique creatures upgraded, I decided to try and upgrade my Lystro.
Here, fire. And then run away. Oh, it didn't work. It did not work. Oh god. That did like no damage. He has so much. Oh my god. Why is he so slow though? Bro! What? Oh god. Oh god. Bro, he's not taking any damage. What? Oh my god, hold up. This might not actually be a possible fight for me. Holy smokes. I mean, there's not much I could actually do. Like, I'm not doing anywhere near enough damage. I don't know, maybe something's bugged. Because, like, my Gorgon isn't working on him at all. So, yeah. Look. He's healing up so fast! Oh, yeah, okay.
Unfortunately for me, the Lystro god was far too strong and I had abandoned the fight. I couldn't deal anywhere near enough damage. After killing the different gods for my unique creatures, I decided it would be a smart plan to upgrade my normal creatures as well. Since they weren't unique, I didn't need to make tokens. So I just had to find their corresponding Omega creature and gather their soul. I gathered the souls I needed to be in the fights. The first boss I summoned was a meteor boss. I took him down with no issues. The next god I summoned was the absorbent boss. He was also very easy. I then summoned the meteor god, which was a bit tougher than the boss, but with Truth and Wrath, I managed to take him out.
That's a lot. Damage is a lot too. Wrath, activate your powers, please. Don't just stand idly by. Okay, go after me. Yep. Keep fighting me. I do more damage than him, but he has more health than me, so I just gotta back him off. He does that. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. Beta Meteor God Soul. Hell yeah, brother.
After that, I summoned the absorbent god, which was a giant snail.
Oh my god. 2 billion?
That hid in its shell and didn't take much damage.
Boy.
I used all my melee tames to damage it, and by the morning of day 95, I managed to take it down.
Oh my god! I think that's the first time I used Stalker. 229 million? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. What? It's like 10 times as powerful, is it not? Yeah. Oh my god. You know what? Since I got this guy out, may as well take advantage, right? Go on here. So then, I thought it would do more than double, but it looks like it doesn't really matter. Boom! There goes the absorbent. No reason to fight it as a beta. That was a waste of my time. There it is. Hell yeah, brother.
With that, I fed my Anki and Stego the meteor and absorbent souls, turning them into godlike creatures. After doing that, I continued my campaign towards the group god. I fought the spectral, dimensional, teleporter, warp, and spiritual bosses. I also had to refight the astral boss as well. After fighting all the bosses and getting the god souls, I made the god eggs and summoned the different minor gods.
There we go. I think that would be it. There we go. Warp underground or some shit.
They all went down with relative ease. I spent the rest of the day making saddles and upgrading them with the upgrade bench and imbuing them with essence.
Boom. 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 Boss. Imbue. Wow, that is terrible, bro. Come on, not even any, like, real damage reduction? Well, at least this is good for the Anki build. My god.
After sorting out the saddles and figuring out which had the best stats, I started giving them out to my creatures.
There we go. Maxed out.
Then I made the god altar. I was ready for this final battle. I lined up my creatures and got them ready for the fight.
So this right here, got the whole squad. Every last one of them. Can we do this? I don't know. We'll find out. I really hope we can, because goddamn. This was a challenge for sure. Super grindy.
And with that, I summoned the group god.
Show up the crew. So we got lust, gluttony, greed, envy, pride, wrath. Then we also got Mr. Fufu I'm not going to take out, and the truth I'm not going to take out either, just in case I die and I need to get back here and then maybe pull a Hail Mary. I have no idea. But this is the whole gang right here. I'm a hungry boy. Let me throw all these guys in. Boom. It's all glowing. All right. Holy crap. These guys all should have decent little saddles on too and everything. Oh, there's like a baby one. I'm going to wait a little bit for it to become officially nighttime so I can go into stalker mode and deal more damage. Summon the god. Okay. And then just let it ride. Hope it works out. I really, really, really hope I don't lose after all this. Oh, there he is. Oh my god. It's an ethereal god. Wow, this guy does ridiculous damage. Where is it? Okay, everything's just dying. It's missing. Like, how are you even supposed to hit that if it's missing every single thing? Wow, okay. Those. Alright. This is gonna be a fight and a half. I can't do any damage to this guy. It's just gonna miss. All the attacks are gonna miss. Again, it dodged it. It's just missing. Like, what? Bro, it's just... I can't hit this guy. What is this fight, man? Come on now. This guy's some more stamp potions, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there goes Anki. I thought that guy already died. And I guess that missed too. Gonna bank on this guy, I guess. That's literally all I can do. This is outrageous. How am I supposed to hit this guy? I'm so confused. Again, nothing. Nothing. It doesn't even bother hitting. Brother. Look at how much damage this guy's dealing. Wow. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. Is it like stuck now? If it is, maybe I could deal damage. I don't know. At the very least, I can at least keep up with my health. What kind of boss fight was... How do I hit it for 1 billion damage? What kind of monster is that? Bro, what? Brother. Okay. So I one-shot it as soon as I landed a shot. What is happening? Okay, I'll take it, I guess. I mean, sure. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's pretty anticlimactic, I guess. But, hey. Yeah. We take those, I guess.
The group god fell, and victory was mine.
You're gluttony. Okay. Look at this fucking...